Good night to you, Denise. Good night to the viewing audience. And, of course, good night to the judges. Let me reveal who the guests are inside the chill room. One of them is actually giving me chills already, and it's so early, of course, in the show. We have with us Shane C. Brown, who will be the producer of the contestants after the competition, as well as Nickeisha Barnes, who is no stranger to the viewing audience. So we have to start, of course, with Shane. Shane, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us about your role with the whole competition.
Well, I'm supposed to be producing 2 songs with 2 of the finalists.
How did you feel when Greensleeves approached you to actually work with the contestants?
I'm a bit flattered, because all these contestants have a lot of talent, so I'm just looking forward to working with them.
So you're not apprehensive about working with new talent at all?
No. The business needs new talent, That's the only way it's going to grow.
And you've been doing this since 1993, but I just found out a little bit of info before I get to Nickeisha that I think you should share. Your father used to do what?
He not used to, he is an engineer.
Right,
he
but
used to be Bob Marley's engineer.
There you go, big
Inside
things.
Treasure Isles recording studio, which was my grand-uncle's studio.
So you've just been in this business for quite some time. I don't mean to cut you, but Nickeisha, talk to me now. Honey, what's been happening? Why we can't hear anything from you yet? Where's the album?
God, man. No album yet, KiKi. Go easy. I'm really working on singles now with Penthouse and just focusing on strengthening my writing skills. And I also want to do production, so working on that big time as well.
So, which artists have you worked with? Or recorded, sorry.
Recorded, yes. Well, Busy Signal, that's my artist, so so him is #1. Chuck Fender, Morgan Heritage, Buja Banton, Sizzla. Quite a few of them. Still waiting on Nickeisha Barnes to check me, but I don't see her yet.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Let me behave myself. And so, also, I'm losing my train of thoughts inside the chill room. I kid you not. In terms of artists on a whole, who has been the most unpredictable artist that you've worked with?
Busy Signal.
Busy Signal. Why?
He comes to the studio without no ideas, and just at the end of the day, we have a song.
That's it.
That's it.
All right. On this project, who else are you producing with? Because, you're producing 2 songs, but you have other producers as well working on the Digicel project
We
with
have
you.
Donovan Germain from Penthouse. I have Richard Shams Brownie.
All righty.
As well.
No, you not say.
Big up manager Donovan Germain.
Nickeisha, how hard is it for a woman, you think, in this competition? Between mood swings, between the, the viewing audience possibly not voting for you as much as they would a man. How hard?
As a woman, you have to give extra in terms of your performance, because you have the women voting for the men. That's flat out. And then you have men who will just talk and not vote. So you have to try and win over those persons as well as try and win over some women to kind of get some votes. And if you have that support, you probably have a chance. But as a woman, it's kind of hard. Very, very hard.
In terms of performance levels tonight, not talking about vocal prowess or, based on the songs that they've sung, how do you think about the performances tonight?
I go in Thief Anthony word. It's a bit lackluster for me. I want to see that fire. But I know they're tired, so I'm not going to be too hard. But need to step it up just a little bit. It's a final night.
What do you think about the Rising Stars competition overall?
Overall, I think it's a very nice competition. The finalists seem a bit nervous, That's the only thing I'm seeing with them. They're very, very nervous.
What can they expect when they get into the recording session with you? Because I saw the clips a while ago and you looked a little stern,
Well, in the recording session, it's not a rehearsal. So they can expect to us, things have to be creating, and right away we expect them to deliver.
What characteristics is always good for young artists, young upcoming artists to actually have?
Upcoming artists, an open ear and an open mind. Discipline.
There you go. And Nickeisha, talk to me. What's the first thing you got or purchased with the winnings last year? Very first thing.
Oh God, everybody's supposed to know my business. I bought my mother a washing machine.
There you go. She bought her mom a washing machine.
Everybody know my business. And then look at clothes. Let me have a fix up. Sort out certain things. And I feel fine.
All right. You know what, Nickeisha, what do you have to say now that you've seen most of the performances?
They're still a bit nervous, and I think they just need to work it out. And once they get to the live stage where there's no pressure of votes and whatever, we see them deliver beyond Rising Stars.
And when you have to perform, how do you prepare?
Oh gosh, everybody know. I don't talk to people before I go on stage. And I'm always smiling and waving.
Smile
and wave.
Smile and wave, that's it. Denise, let's smile and wave. Back to you.